What is up, guys? It's Pineapple, and we are playing Escape from Tarkov. I got to reset, I guess, wipe my PVE character for the 1.0, which includes the story. So I figured, because I can't stop playing this game, I might as well record myself doing the story or my playthrough on this and posting it. And we're gonna see how many. Oh, I'm getting 60 frames so far. Okay. Anyway, all right, we're gonna play the USEC. You're an operative for United Security USEC, an offshore established PMC employed by Terra Group Labs as a security subcontractor. USEC's primary objective was to destroy any evidence of any potential illegitimate activities done by its employer and to protect its property from being captured by Bear, the PMC hired by the Russian government to investigate Terra Group. The Battle and Counter Assault Regiment, Bear, a Russian PMC comprised of ex-Special Forces officers from all over the post-Soviet states. Bear fought in the contract wars as Russian government proxy to uncover the illegal activities of Terra Group Labs and to bring an end to the continued armed conflict with security subcontractor and Western-founded private company USEC. Oh my, broke. Who are we gonna be? I think the Hudson always looks confused. Oh, I do have the Nikita line. What's my name? Nervous Kitty. Monkey's just corrected me in Discord. Your. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Deploying.
The Norvensk region has forever changed the moment it was turned into an open economic zone. Both Norvensk and Tarkov became centers of international partnership. One of the most influential corporations on the global stage, Terra Group, has established its regional headquarters in Tarkov. Terra Group scientists promised to bring our world towards the future. Even back then, it was obvious the old world was on its way out. In Tarkov, the corporation was actively acquiring land and absorbed local businesses for the sake of its revolutionary projects. Virtus in scientia. That's what they used to say. Terra Group's influence in the city grew rapidly. It wasn't long before they started showing interest in restricted government facilities. A move that couldn't go unnoticed by domestic security agencies. In order to protect their enterprises, Terra Group hired a foreign PMC, United Security. USEC personnel began blocking access to Terra Group's facilities, and even the government authorities no longer had a full picture of what the corporation was doing within Tarkov's borders. Eventually, a team of investigators was sent to the local headquarters to search the building and compile a report. But the USEC operatives refused to let the law officials through and opened fire. After that incident, a new force appeared in the Norvensk region, PMC Bear. Their main mission was to expose and gather evidence of Terra Group's illegal activities around the world. At first, Bear's operations and their clashes with the USEC forces were limited and isolated, but the tension escalated quickly. It was too risky to fully involve military forces to maintain order due to the region's special status. The UN forces and Russian military blocked all routes in and out of the city, and the UNTAR mission began evacuating civilians. But despite the authorities' statements, the situation in Tarkov was no longer under anyone's control. The conflict between Bear and USEC evolved into an all-out armed conflict. Marauders and bandits, soon nicknamed scabs, only made things worse. For several years, both PMCs fought each other, each carrying out orders from their respective command. Before all this, Tarkov was featured in the world's top financial news. And now it shows up in the combat logs of the contract wars. But it didn't end there. Terror Group's local headquarters became Bear's primary objective, withstanding multiple assault attempts. During one of those raids, something happened. An event that split Tarkov's history into the before and after.
Hell yeah. That was really cool that they added that. That feels like there's like, I don't know, some purposefulness here. Now there's a reason why I'm going in and dying repeatedly to rats and people who have better ammo than me or better armor. Okay, so this is sort of important that I get the right kind of gear and shit here. Basically, we have 30 minutes to go through this and just start grabbing stuff. Kind of do it the right way. Couple big items to go grab. Listen to this. Is it M?
To all USEC units. Blast killed our electronics. No comm with HQ. We have lost control of the facility. Evacuate through Exfil 3 towards the port. Exfil 3. Expect enemy contact. Proceed with caution. Any non-USEC individuals are to be considered hostile. Defend yourselves. Use sound judgment.
Although your boy went and bought the biggest edition, so like this stuff is gonna help me a little bit, but not necessarily. Where did that other? Oh, vodka's up there. This will be interesting though. It's a PVE one, so I can kind of more push the story and record it. I didn't think that this was possible, and then I saw on Twitter, and someone told me that you could, and I said, I don't know if I believe you. Is there a hotkey for equipping? Loot containers. A scope. My wife watches these. A pineapple. Are you looking at pixelated ass again? Alewa. Hell yeah. Okay, so we got MPX. Let me grab a couple of these. Some of these are not as important. Grabbing now. shits that I know I'm gonna be able to pick up later. I kind of just like the USEC hat. Grab some MX. I'll actually run this on PVE. That's crazy. What's that? I'm gonna find another dead guy so I can actually get a backpack. I can. Coffee beans. I don't need. I'm trying to remember what quest items I can use for later on in the game. That sounds important. Silencers and scopes. Take that. Then takes up so much space though. Don't need that. Don't need that. Rid of that. Pull these up. Right. Hold on to that for a second. Okay, there's a tango looking at. Ah. That probably oh, we're doing this right off the rip. We got to learn how to fix malfunctions. I actually hotkeyed this so that when I hold it, I inspect the weapon to get the malfunction, and then when I release it, it fixes it. So when I'm in a firefight, I can just quickly. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, you just want me to go with my pistol. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at my FPS. Interesting. Okay. All right, guys. Little embarrassing. This is why you stick to PVE. Whee! Lucky for me, you can't die in this. Okay, can we please? Or did it literally? Oh my god, did it just misfire that many times? I actually need this for a quest, so I'm gonna take that. Oh, I threw those fucking band-aids on the ground, didn't I? Wasting a little bit of time here. Hold on. Am I missing a stomach? No. All right, let's see what we got here. The better, right? No, it's not. Just kidding. That. Just see if you have anything in your pocket. Little healy heals. I really don't need to grab a bunch of heal. This. 4x. Oh my god, please. Please! Okay, that's just a dead body. That's huge. This could be huge. Better than that. Let me go kill these guys real quick. Dog. How many fucking misfires are we gonna have here? Why are there so many misfires? Please give me a real guy to loot. I want a bigger bag. Wait, wasn't a silencer, was it? Buffer tube. Okay, whatever. Whatever that means. Ooh, do you have anything on you? Ooh, business guy. It's the dock armor. Four, five, six. I didn't really save any spots. I thought I was. I don't want that armor. See how much room this takes up. How much was that? 3x4 is 12. It takes up the same amount of space. This is a riveting episode, boys. I guess I could do this like I was doing. Just so I can get out with more stuff. Alright, it's gonna force me to go in here. Oh, I guess I have this whole... Oh, it's already full. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, here's more food and water. I can buy a lot of the food and water. I want those. I don't need a gun. Waters are important. Oh, it just dehydrate. Oh, holy shit. Those were just at 60 and 100. Oh my god. The game just forced me to be hungry. Okay, anyway, so it's just gonna tell you here's how you're supposed to eat it. Peas. Wonder if there's is there another recording somewhere in here that we missed? I guess I probably should have looked that kind of shit up before I got in here. Huh. Oh shit! Why'd you do that? Why on God's earth would you have done that? Why did he do that? Yeah, whiskey. Mm-mm. That type of stuff I come across so often. I'm just get rid of it. We'll pull this. I'm gonna have a full inventory when I go back anyway, so a lot of this is me just trying to remember what some stuff I could be getting for quests. Like this is hard to come by. I'll have one of those. Hold on. Uh, uh, what is going on the screen? Address my light bleed, brother. God damn, that's obnoxious. Okay, so that's a 3x3. That gives us some room to work with. This is what I was looking. I really want to bring that for that fucking quest. I know I can go find it later. I'm just being goofy. gun up so you can shoot people if they're there. Okay, over here, there's a lead axe. There it is. This item sells for 600,000. Huge item to get out of the tutorial. All right, final little push here. I think I get MPX clips. It was that's a bigger one. Hold on, I should keep that. I don't know where I reloaded with the last ones, but I definitely just lost them since I didn't have the inventory space. If I reload and my inventory's full, it just drops my clip on the ground. Big. All right, did anybody else out here have a good... I don't think so. I want another one. Well, I can't have another one of those. Just kidding. This is 3x4, 3x4. Two, three, five. I'm just gonna drink these up. Those two are dead. Where'd that third guy go? Ew. Okay, but I could... Wait, you have more. Okay, I think this is the exit over here. Didn't I miss something in here that I wanted? Back over the other way. I'm just trying to see if there's any good food items in here, like an Iskra, because I know that I gotta find that for Jaeger, and I hate finding them. Good item. Use that to eat. Hello, can I take your order? Okay. Well, that's the tutorial, so let's get out of here. I'm full, right? Yep. All right, let's get out of here. Get to the main menu, and that will be 12 kills. Yay. Ooh, look at us. You think we can get the flea? What up, Cleo? My cat. Welcome to the PVE zone game mode. This mode, you can experience the full game with persistent PVE character progression, solo or with friends, without worrying about being attacked by other players in raid. All mechanics are identical to PvP. Okay. And then here you have the Pineapple went and bought the bigger version of the game, all that shit. And we got to start. Whew. Oh, wait, did it put all that shit in there? Wait. Oh, it did. Okay, so it just auto 3x3. Okay, so these are gonna serve as good. Wait, I like putting my storage stuff at the top. So here's what I need to do. I need to put these storage containers that I get for being a spoiled brat and buying the bigger game. I need to put those at the top. I'm gonna make some room. And make some room. So I'm gonna put a junk box there. Put a weapon box down the middle. I guess that looks all right. Okay, and then I can do that. Should probably just go sell these MP5s. I do like this ammo, the 9mm, because I use it. Should I be using it? I don't know, maybe not. Scopes should go together. This is the most riveting part of the playthrough. I do get my MPXs back. Okay. Oh wait, where did that? There's no ammo in there. Okay. I like my 9mm. This is the one that I'm just gonna get rid of. I'm just gonna sell all this stuff. I want my axe. Weapon case up here. These are my nice weapons. I want to put this one, this one. That go. Hold on. How perfect would that have been? All right, I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so let's resort this. Junk box. Now let's go through. Put LEDX in there. Hit that green one. We might run with that. Okay, this. All goes in there. I need to go get a medical crate at some point, but I'm gonna have to find it. We're gonna run the green one. I like that. Ooh. Oh, I got a trench coat now? Yo. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. Back to what I was actually doing. uh uh uh. All these packas I can just sell. Let's go through and sell a couple of these. So I got to make introductions to these guys. I don't know which ones of these are actually good or not of the headsets. I'll have to figure that out. I'm gonna sell all these packas. They're kind of pooey. Don't care. I don't have anyone unlocked yet. Okay. I don't get a found in raid for those? Really? All right. Other than that, I think we are going to be good on those. I want to finish up with the first mission though. Okay, so we got the pistol. Let's throw in a where'd that little sight go? Why do I have to have that, Rhino? Okay. And give me, where's my mags at? Got ammo, pistol. Let's make sure we got a water and an MRE. Money. I got a backpack that. Okay. What are my tasks here? Talk to Ragman and talk to therapist.
Здравствуйте, юноша.
Hello, young man. Hello. Our guys were given your contact in case of emergency. I need to reach the evacuation point at the port. Can you help me with this?
Вы правильно сделали, что
You
обратились
acted
ко мне.
wisely in finding me. However,
Но
I
я не
cannot guide
смогу
you through the
провести
entire
вас
city.
через
No
весь
one in
порт.
Tarkov has complete
В
control over
Таркове
the
ни у кого
territory.
нет полного контроля над территорией.
What can you help me with then? I need to know my way
Я
around
знаю
this place.
людей, которые могут...
I know people who could show you safe routes in the city blocks. However, you must understand that maintaining these passages consumes significant resources. So I'll have to pay for the information? How much? You're not going to give it to me for free?
Разумеется, нет, молодой.
Certainly not, young man. These routes are needed for the evacuation of civilians from the most dangerous areas. We cannot leave them without support. Right, how much?
Недавно один из маршрутов попал под обстрел.
Recently, one of the routes came under fire and its restoration will not be inexpensive. All right, here's $200,000 rubles.
Я рада, что вам оказалась небезразлична судьба мирных жителей, с трудом выживающих в городских кварталах.
I'm glad that you care about the fate of civilians struggling to survive in the city blocks. You made the correct decision. I heard you used to be a regular doctor before. How did you take all these connections? Got any jobs?
Сейчас посмотрю по своим записям. Вроде были новые задания.
Okay, so we got first in aid, which is hand in items, and I fucking sold some of them, so we'll have to do that one.
Работа врачом всегда
Being a
подразумевает
doctor
много
always entails
контактов
numerous
с
contacts with
разными
various
людьми.
people. This is the first point.
До свидания.
Okay, goodbye. And then we gotta go talk to Ragman.
Будь как дома, не
Make
стесняйся.
yourself at home. Don't be shy. Hello, our guys were told you could help if there are supply issues.
Обижаешь, Акпер.
You flatter me,
Ты все найдешь, что нужно.
Upper.
Хочешь броники, хочешь
At
реально
Ragman's,
модный
you can
шмот,
find
тебе
anything you
подберем.
need. Armor, fancy clothes.
ты ж
We'll
не
hook you
просто
up.
так
But you
зашел, а?
didn't just come here for shopping, huh? I need to get to the port, but I don't know how.
Эвакуироваться собрался, да?
Evacuating, huh? Plenty have
Много кто
tried,
там
but
выйти
you
пытался.
came
Но зашел ты правильно.
the right
Я
way.
тебя
I'll
и с
link you with
нужными
the right
людьми
people and
сведу
show
и
you the
дорогу
path.
покажу.
Just do one favor for
Сделай
me
только
first.
круто.
Oh, okay, yeah, one favor.
В
What do you
лесочке
need?
рядом с Ультрой
There's been
какой-то тип
commotion in the
исчезался.
forest
Вроде
near the
даже
Ultra
техника
Mall.
была. Короче,
Maybe
надо
some
проверить
vehicles
эти
involved.
места.
I want that
Свои
place
все у
checked
меня
out.
уже
My
заняты
crew all
работой.
tied up with other
Так
gigs,
что
so
ты
you
вовремя
showed up
обещал.
at the good time. Got anything more serious? I didn't train for this kind of work.
Больно ты шустрый, брат.
Calm your horses, brother.
Если
If
инфу
you dig up
доставишь,
any
так и по
information
трухе
on the
работу тебе
commotion,
найдем.
we'll get you a cooler
что
job. So check the
возвращайся.
place and come back. You've always been in trade, right? What's the strangest thing people
Если не
ordered?
говорить о нынешнем времени,
If
то
we're
мне
talking
однажды
past stuff, I
удалось
once sold a
сбыть
batch
партию
of
палёных
knockoff
сумок
Louis
Vuitton.
Vuitton
Никто так и
bags.
не
Nobody
понял, что...
realized they were fake. Okay.
Прости,
Got any work
брат,
for me?
сейчас ничего нет.
All right. No. Gotta go.
Заходи еще.
Zakadish. Okay. Let's go in with our little loadout here. I honestly shouldn't need that much. Okay, so we need to go check out terminal. Where we're going. Interchange, whatever the fuck it's called. Going to ensure a couple of our things. How much does that cost? We don't. I don't care at this point. Oh, didn't it say I was level 5 before? What the fuck? Are we frozen? All right, let's get through this one. Should be a little bit of looting, a little bit of exploration, getting out. I got railway. Means Emercon should be right over here. There's a sniper in front of me. I'm lost. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I'm completely lost. Okay, so Emercon's right there. I don't know what the hell's behind me. I'm not going to go that way because there's a sniper, but I'm on the back side of the building, so I can loot around outside and go around, or I can go through the middle of the building. There's a chance I run into Killa on the inside, though, and I really don't feel like doing that. Bro, how am I only getting 30 frame? I guess this is this is outside. We could go inside and around. Hopefully that yelling is not at me. Oh, it is at me. All right. Yeah, they were yelling at me. Don't need to open that. I do want to check scavs. So if I check their bodies, I get experience points for them. Not just for killing them, but for actually looting them. And one thing that I picked up on other people doing their playthroughs is that I can come in without a kit or a rig, because oftentimes I'm going to find them on these scavs. Backpack's not as much. I don't want to turn that in for first line. This is going to put us into the mall. Stuck. Door stuck. There's a couple outside, so all the PMCs are going to spawn on the outside of the map. There's a couple of like power station and stuff over there that they're probably hanging out at. It's going to be really unfortunate if we come in here and run into Killa right on the rip. This being PVE though, it could just prioritize my spawn over others. I don't know. Those guys are shooting down towards the parking garage. Or they could be out in the next room. Oh, I didn't mark what I need for my hideout. The reduced frames is absolutely killing me right now. I kind of do want to check out where that shot is. Because there are PMC, there's AI PMCs, right? And they're going to have good gear on them. There's always a W. Like I can just walk up to a fence and like look outside like, hey, what's... This is back towards where I came from. Not sure. Those were my dead guys. That goes underneath. Shot sounded closer than that, right? I want to say they're like right underneath. Over in the left in this building. Grenades could be from a PMC. They could. I don't think Killa throws grenades. He always kills me with his gun. I'm just checking over that fence to see if I catch a glimpse of anybody. I feel like they're underneath. Huh. Streamlabs is just eating that much off my. I was expecting to run into somebody down here. All that shooting outside, but maybe the echo, I don't know. I can find my way up. Okay, well this goes out towards where we went up back, so I just did a huge circle. This is gonna go back out to that parking lot with the ramp that I went up and down. Oopsies. I mean, I could go down that road and search for that group of guys that was shooting, but I'm not hearing any more shots, which tells me doesn't tell me a whole lot because they could have gotten killed by scavs, which I don't think happened. It means they're alive, just roaming around. Heard that. I have a feeling we're gonna run into to people starting in the Roshan or whatever that place is called. Okay, so time to start moving through the mall. A lot of scabs are going to be in here. Potential for a killer. I'm What? What? Hello? Take that one, apparently. Really don't need a whole lot of looting right now. I do need to go mark everything in the... I need to go mark everything inside of the hideout that I need to upgrade, so I know what to be prioritizing as I'm going through here. Because like right now you can see like some of them have this little symbol, which is the hideout upgrade. But that doesn't mean that I have that one available right now. But I go through and I star them this way, so I know this is the one I'm actively working on. Because some of them you're gonna need it, but maybe you already have all of them. Like say you need 10 wires, but you need like 3 CPUs. And you have the 10 wires already, but you're looking for the CPUs. The wires are still gonna be highlighted, so don't waste the space on them. Same thing if you don't have something available just yet. So you need to get your intelligent center up. Anyway, I do it for simplicity, and I saw other streamers doing it, so I copied them. All right, now this is going to be towards the middle, one side. And we're going to hopefully start seeing more scabs, maybe some PMCs making it through here. We're going to snake our way through, get to the other side, because I've got railway, I believe, right? I got railway. Oh, I had power station vehicle. I could have just ran over there. That's not fun, though. Oh, this is a huge item. Real, that is huge. I almost want to drop something else for it. Looking for scopes and suppressors, maybe a gun. This is odd. There's nobody. I swear we're gonna just run into Killa here. I don't know if this is always the case, but this brutal shop here. I don't want to peek this guy too much. Brutal shop is where Killa can. I don't think it's supposed to be where he always spawns, but he can. I don't imagine him just standing here the whole time, but you never know. I don't think I can get that drill. These iron sights are fucking brutal. I'm gonna start eating up here. Damn. Food on him. What? See, I got that key there. That's for dorms on customs. That is a good find because I can go put that in my cache until I need to go to custom. So that's why I'm searching all these scabs, just seeing if I can get keys and other items. I'm not gonna be able to. Don't need it. Great aiming, by the way. You guys like that? Okay, those are probably PMCs fighting over there. the noodles first to bring my energy up, my hydration down, and then we'll drink the apple juice. Trying to think if I can get this in my pack. The answer is gonna be no. I have not shot that before. And if that's like any other game with an SVT in it, that's gonna be sexy. All right, we should probably start running. My wife's gonna be home soon. She's gonna get mad at me. That cowboy hat? Oh, this will help. Hold on, this will help. This will help. Big. That. On a Salewa. That'll be good for a later raid. That, okay. Did I search this guy? These are very important to me. I am hearing, so I heard gunshots over, I think, towards the cafeteria. That killer? I really don't feel like finding out. I'm gonna go back. I think that was Killa. The fact that he did not just shred me instantly is interesting. If this motherfucker chases me down, I'll have to come back another time and try to kill Killa. I have successfully done it on my, before I wiped on PVE only a couple of times. He typically just runs out and just kills me. Okay, now the only threat out here should be if there's any PMCs just, well, I guess fences too. If there's any PMCs just chilling and they just haven't done any rounds, I got 10 minutes to run to that general corner. As long as there's no PMCs, this should be a pretty successful run. We got the interchange mission done. Continue the story, and what I would like to do is continue to record these types of videos as I run through this. Now I'm getting 50. I got to figure out the PC thing. Maybe we need to put a sub goal out there that I upgrade my PC or my CPU. Oh, I got to do the arena tutorial. I've heard it is really good. It should be the tutorial for this game. I have yet to explore that whole area, but they added a whole bunch to it. Okay, well, now you gotta die. Oh, look at you. Dude, they killed a PMC group over here. Oh, look at them. Don't mind if I do. Got grenades on you? Hell yeah. There we go. Ooh, another Salewa. Let's get rid of that because we can turn that shit in. Get rid of those. Big backpack. Ooh. Shit. Goofy glasses. Will it show me that? Yeah. Hell yeah. Seen a lot of blood. Okay, so there's a body to my left. I gotta start running, but ooh, that's wait. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna start I'm gonna use the insurance system. So you can see I'm throwing my insured stuff on the ground because they're probably not gonna come. There's not gonna be a scav that runs over here and grabs that shit. So I'm gonna throw that on the ground so that it will go get collected by Praper after this round is done, and then I can get it later. So right now, instead of having to walk out, I can now replace my weapon, my armor, and my helmet and get out of here. And this sniper, it's not as important in PvE, but this SV98, there is a mission called Fishing Gear from Peacekeeper where you have to go plant this on a boat, and it takes 30 seconds. You're out in the open, and it's one of those infamous ratting spots. And so a lot of I just did it on my PvP character in one try, which was incredible. But I only did it the way I did because I had two of them. And so they give you one for the quest, and then I happen to pick one up off of my scav. I guess I spawned in with a scav one time with it. So finding this right now is pretty sweet because this means that I can have two tries at doing that quest. So here's the exfil right here. We'll go back to lobby and I'll end this. All right, that's a decent loot run. Huge to get that drill. Huge to get the tool sets. Okay. All scav kills. That's a good round. Okay, with that, I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna upload it. Hopefully, I'm gonna continue to do more of these PVE recordings as I go. If I'm not streaming it, 'cause I truly enjoy this game and extraction shooters. The PvP gets a little obnoxious sometimes, but as I go through this story, because I'm going to focus more on the story on this account, uploading those. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.